Karlayim La, Alhayanao Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wamalakia, Bashim Harawat Wakakwadash, Barak Thumb, the Water Bible Bar, Wakwam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily. To the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine and say Shalom. Today we're going to get into the confusion of Babylon. Now, we know that the people in rulership are base men. And we know that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has set up the basis of men to be in rulership, despite the fact they call themselves all kind of intelligent and all this shit. I can't tell. Ain't shit intelligent about the things these people are trying to do. Well, what they're actually doing and what they're trying to do. Now, when I say what they're actually doing, I mean they trying to, and it's Edomites mostly. They trying to revert back to their animal state. Like in this video I'm about to play, this dude, he said he identifies cats and dogs. And he said if he come into your house, something like that, you better have a litter box or something. I mean, just weird, dude. But these people put themselves on a pedestal like they so intelligent. If you so intelligent, why are you reverting back to an animal? Bestiality, eating raw meat, pretending to be animals, literally. Because I did a video on it. No, I ain't do a video on it, but I saw it about 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 months ago. It was a dude overseas. He spent $2,000, either 2,000 or 20,000, on a fake dog suit. This man was walking around in a dog suit where he was crawling, and the real dogs was looking at him crazy because they saw that that dog was fake. But that's just an example of how these Edomites are reverting back to their natural state. Remember in Job chapter 30, how it said how they braid, nestled and braid under the bushes. Let me see if I can get it real quick. Matter of fact, Job said it. He said he would not let them, he would not let he would not leave Edomites alone with his dogs, because Edomites would rape the dogs. This is Job chapter 30, verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. He wouldn't leave him alone with his dogs because Esau raped the dog, man. Now let's go to verse 3. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste. Verse 4. Who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. Verse 5, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief. Verse 6, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys and caves of the earth and in the rocks. Verse 7, among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. Verse 8, they were children of fools, yeah, children of base men. They were violent in the earth. Yep, that's Esau. Those are the Edomites. They're reverting back to their natural state. Now let's grab the video real quick. The name of this video is A Weird, Violent, Angry, Dystopian Society Coming to a Town Near You.
Why are y'all voting for Kamala Harris?
I don't want to lose my rights. Like, I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have been pregnant and I've had an abortion before. And
said she's a trans man and she's gay and she's been pregnant. So see, all these new age terms are just confusion. This is Babylon. Babel means confusion. Now, what were you born as? Because all these terms are confusing. See what I'm saying? And they conjure up confusion on purpose. They think that because they only themselves understand their confusion, they think that elevates them to a height of intelligence. No, that lowers your intelligence because you actually believe the bullshit that you were saying. They think just because they the only ones that understand it, that they on a level. No. It's just the exact opposite. Let's go.
And I don't want to lose that. I'm afraid of not being able to be myself anymore because from what I've heard, Trump's America doesn't want me to look like this.
Who's stopping you from being yourself besides you? Because you are the only one that felt like you need to change yourself. See how hypocritical these people are? They always blame somebody else for the reason they fucked up. They're nobody go and tell you to change all that stuff about you. But in the same breath, these people gonna say nobody accepts them. I got news for you, shawty. You don't accept you because you felt the need to change you. Nobody else. And this weirdo too. Always blaming something on other people. You made the decision to do all this dumb shit to yourself. Then nobody put no gun to your head. But these the same people that's quick to cry they're not accepted. You don't even accept yourself. How you expect anybody else to accept you? Idiots.
So that's why I'm here today and that's why I'm voting blue.
What about you?
I've also been pregnant and had an abortion before. I was a minor and it would have been dangerous for me to...
See how easy it is for these people to murder their young? Because they want to be free abominations.
Properly, like, it would have been dangerous for me to carry a baby with, like, personal reasons and everything. I also, like, I'm very, alternative, and I feel like if Trump were to win, I wouldn't be able to, like, express myself through my looks and everything, and wouldn't be able to have the piercings or the dyed hair or the tattoos that I want. I would be able to be myself, and my dad's very pro-Trump, and I'm just very...
Pro-Kamala.
Pro-Kamala, yeah. I don't, it's just...
Does that cause a divide at all?
Yeah, it definitely does. He thinks that...
Now, they can't even see that Trump and Kamala Harris work for the same people. They actually think they have a voice.
that Kamala's going to ruin the country, but I think that Trump would do worse, like, a lot. Like, Kamala is going to be good for the country.
Check this out, y'all. Y'all see this dude, right? He says, I am a beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat or a dog. And you see the earrings, right? So this dude is all kinds of bugged out. He think he black, he think he a cat, and he think he a dog, and he think he's a woman.
A beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat or a dog.
Now, see, this is Esau's fault because he told the world that they could be anything that their little twisted imaginations can conjure up. And you know what else you can be? Destroyed.
So I hope you got a leash or a litter box for your guest for the ones that identifies as cat or dog.
See how they're reverting back to their animal state? This is comfortable to Esau. This is natural to Esau. Now, Israelite is looking at this dude all kind of crazy ways because these are not Israelite ways. These are Edomite ways. See the violence? The violent Edomite. To be so violent, why you can't fight? I would think that somebody that loves violence at least knows how to fight. You have no salt in your fight. No balance, no nothing. At least Jake make fighting look cool. Let's go. Esau's answer to everything, violence. Animal.
excuse me, what are we doing right now? She's not doing any news conference. You know why she's not doing it? Because she can't do a news conference. She doesn't know how to do a news conference. She's not smart enough to do a news conference. And I'm sorry, we need smart people to lead this country because
We need smart people to lead this country. You mean smart people who spend $130,000 on hoes? You mean smart people that got 34 felonies? Or you mean smart people who faked their attempted assassinations? Which one are you talking about, sir? I know you ain't talking about you. You talking about smart people like the ones who get a big ass inheritance and then and has 7 failed businesses under his belt like yourself, sir. Yet you call 7 failed businesses success. That's who you talking about? You ain't it either. This country's destined to be destroyed. It don't matter who they put in office, Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. It doesn't matter because both of these idiots work for the same idiots.
our country's never been in this danger before, both economically and from an outside perspective. Russia doesn't respect us anymore. China doesn't respect us anymore.
Nobody respects liars, B. Nobody. There's nothing left to respect about the United States. But yet they still demand it. And that's what's going to drive these other nations to blow this bitch off the map. As prophecy says.
Anymore. North Korea, Kim Jong-un liked me a lot. He doesn't like this group. We are in great danger. We're in great danger of being in World War III. That could happen.
We have some breaking news now, and a woman has been arrested by Cheshire Police in relation to an inaccurate information on social media about the attacker in the Southport murders. It says a 55-year-old woman from near Chester was arrested earlier today, Thursday the 8th, of course, on suspicion of publishing written material to stir up racial hatred and false communications. She is currently being...
Well, ain't that what the politicians doing? Stirring up hatred? My thing is this. If a woman was arrested over a social media post, the only harm that it could do is that if it were true. Lies don't hurt people. The truth does. That's why that woman was arrested, and best believe they're going to try the same shit over here. Because Edomites are very fragile. And the most violent people on earth, yet words hurt them. The truth hurts them. So yeah, they're going to use their unrighteous decrees to silence the truth because the truth hurts them to the core. Hebrews 4:12. Let's get it. Now they're gonna demonize the truth all day, but that does not negate from the fact that the truth is the truth. You can call it what you want. It's still the truth at the end of the day. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So once you hear this word, what you do or say next, it basically tells us what you all about. So after the truth came out into the world, now Esau arresting people because he's hurt. Oh, the baby. Oh, yes, he is. Don't matter though. You're still going in the slavery pump.
Held in police custody. Chief Superintendent Alison Ross has also made a statement saying that this is in relation to a post which has been fueled by malicious and the protest rather has been fueled by malicious and inaccurate communications online. It is a stark reminder of the dangers of posting information on social media platforms without checking the accuracy. It's also...
You mean like the CDC did when they put up all them lies years ago about how dangerous this bug was and how safe the cure was? See, Psalm 73, verse 5, they're not in trouble as like other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Why? Because of Job chapter 9, verse 24, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked, because the face of the judge thereof not where, who is he? He's in charge right now. So he get to do all kind of fuck shit. But see, like the elder said, manifest destiny got a part too. And the Lord has promised us payback. He has promised Lord Yahweh Shai payback. So yeah, you gonna need all that riot gear for the 144,000. You gonna need your guns. Go get your gun so we can make you eat it, Yahweh Ratazah.
A warning that we are all accountable for our actions.
Everybody except Esau. All right, we can come out of this. You see the bullshit? Let's get some scriptures, man, because these people, the Lord finna punch their clock, though. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We ain't got too much longer. Cause these people they hell bent on destroying themselves. Oh, let's go to Deuteronomy. Chapter 32, verse 28. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. These people just do whatever they want to do without even thinking about it. Is it even good to do? They don't care. They had too much freedom for too long. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. That's why the world is easing away from the United States and the state of Israel. But they are greatly despised. Verse 8, shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau? Yeah, the whole world looking at these people like they're insane, because they are. They're the only ones in denial about it, because all their insane behavior is normal to them. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Profane outside the temple. The Lord has nothing to do with Edomites. He abhors Edomites, and so do we. Hebrews chapter 2. That ain't what I was looking for. Let's go to the book of Nahum. Chapter 3. Verse 5. We start at verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, United States, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. And that is literal, because the United States has just been caught having one of the world's largest human trafficking operations, but they act like it don't exist. They act like they ain't doing it. You got celebrities involved in this. Yeah, why you think Oprah Winfrey started a school in Africa? She was trafficking kids. So yeah, they selling nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. And one of those, how they sell families, is adoption. Now they say you can adopt a child, but I don't care. You ain't getting no child if you don't pay that adoption fee. So you exchanging money for a child. That's selling families through witchcraft. Why is it called witchcraft? Because they'll never admit that they selling children. They done painted this whole operation as being a good thing. But they selling these children to pedophiles and homosexuals, couples. Yeah. Verse 5, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. That's why they're getting away from the United States and Israel, because, I mean, just a ruined, destructive ass people, man. Verse 6, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and I will make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. Yep, he did that. The Lord did that. Everybody looking at Esau like he crazy. First Timothy chapter 6, verse 5, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. Yeah, they think the more shit they got, the more value they have, I guess. I don't know. Verse 20, O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science falsely so called. Now, that man said that he's a black woman who identified as a cat and a dog. So he 3 species in one. That's not scientific. That is profane, vain babblings and oppositions of science falsely so called, because this is not science. This is delusion. He said he's a black woman who identifies as a cat or dog, but when you look in the mirror, you see a Edomite male. See how the delusion of Babylon is just spread it like wildfire. Everybody crazy. Everybody stuck in their own delusional world. And these people hate dealing with reality, as we can see. They hate reality because they hate truth. 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 16. But shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. They are destroyed. Yeah, they destroyed spiritually. And then the Lord gonna destroy them physically. Because there's nothing to salvage. Ezekiel chapter 22. Verse 26. So this is talking about the lying-ass, gay-ass pastors. Her priests have violated my laws, the priests of Babylon, America, and have profaned my unholy things. They have put no difference between the holy and profane. Yep, you got gay pastors now that's married to men. They call them the first gentleman of the church. You Christians are on another level of bugged out. They have put no difference between the holy and profane. Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and clean, and have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths, and I am profane among them. Yeah, they're against the Lord, even though they lie like they love the Lord. No, they don't. If they love the Lord, they would fear the Lord first. There's no fear, because everything in the book of Leviticus it says not to do, they doing that plus some. So you could tell if you reverence the Lord, if you love the Lord, because you would fear. And no fear in these churches. That's why a lot of y'all gonna die in these churches. The Lord is not in these churches. The Lord is in the Israelites. We are his temple, not no building. Go to Proverbs. Chapter 14. Verse 7. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. Verse 9. Fools make a mock at sin, but among the righteous there is favor. Yeah, they mock. They act like it's no big thing, you know. Yeah, I'm a homosexual, but I love the Lord. Yeah, no, you don't. Because if you did, you'd be scared shitless. The fear of the Lord, that's where it starts, leads to understanding. If you don't fear the Lord, you don't know the Lord. You don't know Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You're about to meet him. And it's not going to be in a good way. Proverbs chapter 10. Verse 21, the lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom or lack thereof, because fools hate knowledge. Verse 23, it is a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding hath wisdom. Esau ain't got no wisdom because he think he's a good case. He think he's not going to be punished or judged for none of this stuff that he's been doing over the past 2,000 plus years. That's how delusional he is. And that also shows you that he does not know Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He about to meet him, no? Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7, concerning Edom, and thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in teeming? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? And the answer is yes. Verse 10, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, his neighbor, he is not. That's because he the one doing the spoil, and spoil means to rob. But yet, and still, he thinks that he's not going to pay for any of these crimes against humanity, crimes against the planet, crimes against the animals, crimes against the environment, crimes against the Israelites. He think he ain't going to pay for it. Okay, we're going to see. James 1 and 8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That's why he's reckless. He's careless, unpredictable, desperate, dangerous. All of these qualities are not qualities of a leader. He's entitled, he's spoiled, he's fragile, he's effeminate. No, those are not qualifications of a leader. Those are the characteristics of a fool. Book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. This ain't it. If you got to make a choice between fool number one and fool number two, no, this ain't it. That's how you know we at the end. Because one of these two is going to be the cause of this country being destroyed. But for some reason, you Babylonians, you Americans think that, oh, if I make the right check mark in the right box, it's going to offset all prophecy of Babylon being destroyed. No, you are very mistaken. Because there's no such thing as a voting system. They told you that lie to make you think you have a voice. These people are already selected. You don't elect nothing. And then if the elites don't like the outcome of the so-called votes, they send in the electoral college and they put who in office who they want. So Why are you taking off of work going down there voting when you have no voice? You ain't in that room when these people counting these ballots. They can tell you anything. And they do. Verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of the ruler of this, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. You got a fool in the White House, you're gonna have fool-ass citizens who believe dumb shit. That's why they distract y'all and keep y'all divided and have y'all arguing over dumb shit like pronouns. But y'all didn't see the play, did you? Y'all ain't gonna see the play until you wind up in a FEMA camp with a grain of rice in your hand. That's when you gonna want to know. No. Verse 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. So unwise, but yet they think they're destined to rule. They're also delusional too. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. Chapter 3, verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. That's why they're looking stupid right now. Because you can only tell a lie like you know everything for oh so long. It's like Jay-Z said, it's on so long, fake thugs can pretend. And your lack of wisdom is showing right now. Because you making all the wrong dumbass decisions. But you think it's to your benefit. No, it's to your detriment this time. Now, why is the wisdom of this world foolishness with Yahweh? Because a fool is in charge. It was a fool that told you you could be if you are Edomite male, you could be a black woman, a dog, and a cat at the same time. And his tongue walking through the earth, his media, his influences on TV, all this gay shit and all these movies. That's why the wisdom of this world is foolishness. Because you got a fool in rulership right now who told you it was cool for you to be a black woman, a dog, and a cat at the same time. And your dumb ass believe that shit. Look in the mirror and tell me what you see. You don't see a black woman, you don't see a dog or a cat. You see a dumbass, delusional Edomite. Go to the book of Habakkuk. Chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. He fucked up, man. The Lord created the total fuck up. He created a perfect fuck up. But Esau think he on a level. That's how fucked up he is. Let's go to Isaiah. Chapter 5. Verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, and puts bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Yeah. Good and good evil. Esau told you that you can have multiple wives. The Bible says you can if you're an Israelite. But Esau did say that you can, if you're a man, you can have as many men in your bed as you want. As many children in your bed as you want. He told the women that they can have as many women in their bed as they want. And they can go out and have as many husbands as they want. Yeah, he put evil for good, good for evil. It's like he told you them jabs was safe and effective. Lamentations chapter 4. Verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Yeah, you drunk as hell right now. Because everybody's seeing your flaws. Everybody's seeing your fuck ups. And everybody's also seeing your delusion. Everybody's seeing your insanity. Everybody's seeing your wickedness. You are a violent, genocidal nation. Violent, angry nation. And you don't know how to live and let live. You're always fucking with people. So yeah, I see how the prophecy is going to come to pass. This whole planet going to rise up against you, Edom. Verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, Israelites. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And he discovering your sins right now because they putting on blast on the world stage as we speak. Benjamin Netanyahu, stupid ass, then put all his people in danger because he don't want to go to jail. Now, I think they say he on suicide watch right now, some shit like that. So, yeah, he's not smart at all. Just an idiot. To stay out of court for war crimes, you commit more war crimes. That's smart. Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Now it's time for your judgment. Now let's go to chapter 8. Verse 50. But many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Universe ain't seen no pride like Esau's pride, because this man cannot do no wrong. Now let's get some scriptures on confusion. Let's go to Psalms 35 and 26. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion, together that rejoice at mine hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. And is that not happening? Is the Lord not taking the curses off of us slowly and putting them on our enemies slowly? Yes. Now they're getting charged for murder after they murder somebody, and they can't understand why. Because the righteous shall understand, but the wicked shall not understand. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture. Because they ain't never been judged before. They ain't never been punished before. It's like a badass child getting the ass whooping for the first time. He don't understand because in the past, he was allowed to get away with doing all this stuff. But now he getting punished, he don't understand that. Psalms 109, 29. Let mine adversaries be clothed with shame, and let them cover themselves with their own confusion as with a mantle. They so confused, they don't even know they confused. They think they on a level. They think they been tapped into a new source of science around this thing. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. This is a present and future prophecy. Because the Lord is breaking this place down from within. And then the bombs gonna fly. Them nukes gonna fly. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. You believe everything this lying-ass media says. You believe everything these lying-ass pastors say. You believe everything these lying-ass politicians say. Yeah, you trusting in Egypt. Not only is it going to be your confusion, but it's also going to be your death. Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 11. But the Lord is with me as a mighty, terrible one. Therefore my persecutors shall stumble, and they shall not prevail. They shall be greatly ashamed, for they shall not prosper. Their everlasting confusion shall never be forgotten. That's why they're going to be shamefaced in the kingdom, because they're going to know that they are the wicked. They're going to know that they are base men. And they're going to know that they're Edomites, since they've been running from their identity for 2,000 plus years. And the Israelites and the other nations are not going to let them forget they are the wicked. James chapter 3, verse 16. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work. That basically summed up United States right there. Envy, strife. People love to argue because they want to gain control of the narrative and turn the conversation into something that it's not. That's how they control, that's how they gain control of narratives. Not with us. They try to pull that shit on us at camp, we throw straight scriptures at them. You can't do it. Then you walk off mad because you all cut up. Oh, well, you shouldn't have came up to the camp with lies. We ain't holding no punches for nobody. And we ain't sugarcoating the truth for nobody. Go to Jeremiah chapter 50. We about to wrap up. Verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. They shall set themselves in array against her. What is array? Battle formation. From thence she shall be taken, United States, destroyed. Their arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. That means all them nukes, 200 million, are going to destroy Babylon. That is prophecy. So it don't matter who you check on your little ballots, this still gonna happen. Let's go to Isaiah. Matter of fact, them two idiots gonna bring forth the destruction even faster. They ain't slowing nothing down. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Who is Idumea? Idumea is Greek for Edom. You are people before you are a place. Anywhere there are Edomites, that is Edom. That is Idumea. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. And you get judged for two reasons: for your wickedness and for verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. The Lord finna put this country down because of what y'all did to us. And he finna destroy your pride too, because he gonna destroy the thing that you are most proud of. This racist ass country. Now we're gonna see We're gonna see who's gonna be prideful then. Get one more and close. Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And we are in the beginning stages of Esau packing up his desk and moving out. And Lord Yahushua, King David, 144,000, and the innumerable 1/3 will be moving in. So you going from a White House to a cage. Just like that. You going from sugar to shit. Just like that. Riches to rags. Just like that. Rulership to the bottom. Where you gonna stay? Ain't no more rising up for Esau. When you go down this time, you're gonna be down for 1,000 years until your extermination. And that's fair because you've been doing too much anyway. The Lord, the people, the planet, the animals, everybody tired of your ass. So yeah, it's time. Call Allah Elohayim Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Hamashiach Wa Malaki Ba'Hashem Harawat Wakagorash Rakathum the water Bababa Wakwam Yasharala. Shalom.